In this video, we'll show how to replay a Wheelhouse 2 log file. Double left click on the primary Wheelhouse 2 chart program icon. Select Replay Log File. Select a file. The file I'm going to select is a file sent in by a pilot to illustrate a problem. Many times log files are used to debug troubles. And I want to speed it. I'm going to push the up arrow to speed past an audible alarm there, because I don't want to hear the alarm. Because the program will replay exactly what happened. It's called stateful logging. And if a particular option was selected, such as in this case the night mode is selected, then you're going to see that during the log file replay. If a particular option on the F5 screen was selected, you're going to see that in a log file replay. You're not allowed to change any of the F5 option setting during a log file replay, because those are going to come out of the log file. So you're not allowed to change them. Some things you can change, such as the brightness. If I press B, I can look at that in day mode. But I'm going to put back to night mode to see what the pilot was actually seeing. There's a log file reference. It's right now counting at 1050. And that reference can be used by the pilot to say, look in the log file at about 1100 or whatever reference he wants to give you when you're looking for a particular event. Because that reference at the time it was logged is the same when it's replayed. So it's a good way for a pilot to tell you where a particular problem happened. And then right now, notice that the position source is the ship's GPS, and the accuracy is unknown, as always, when you're using the ship's GPS as the position source. If I speed up the replay, let's go up to about 20x. I happen to know that in this particular log file, the pilot is going to get a different position source, which is coming from his Raven GPS submeter system. What happened is he went and let's slow it down. It's going to happen about right here. Yeah, click OK. What happened there is the position source changed. I'm going to slow down the replay speed. Notice it says differential GPS. It's because the pilot had gone out onto the bridge wing and set up his Raven Invicta GPS antenna. And so now he has Coast Guard corrected submeter GPS position. Initially he had the ship's GPS, which is, it's not a submeter system. Another thing, if you can zoom up and do similar things that you could do when you're using it in the normal mode, the charting program in the normal mode, such as click on a remote vessel and see when you're going to have an intercept and things like that. Turn that off. You can also slow down the speed, and in fact slow it down and even back it up, and that can be useful if you want to see an event again, for example. And let's use the up arrow and make it go back in the forward direction. So the down arrow makes it back up, and the up arrow makes it go forward. And there's even a fast forward. Let's slow it back down to normal. Now if you were to press F3, which is the operational status of the GPS subsystem, all the information that happened in real time is replayed here. The GPS receiver mode is 3D differential GPS using 8 satellites. Here's the lat, the LON, and here's the GMT time right there. That's useful many times. Here's the Coast Guard beacon station ID, health quality. Here's the Coast Guard beacon frequency, baud rate, signal strength, SNR, spherics, age of data. Over here is the satellite data. It includes the satellite number, azimuth, elevation, signal to noise ratio. Here's DOP data. This shows that we are replaying a log file right now, and which one. And then the GPS receiver version is 4.34. Wheelhouse version is 2.5. You could come right here and see which versions of equipment that you had, so that can be useful in troubleshooting. Now, if you wanted to replay another log file while you're still in this same session, you could click on this folder right here and select a different log file. Let's see what we can select here. Let's go up. Now there's a warning coming on there, which I don't really want to listen to, but let's see if I don't know which one we can select here. Let's try this one. Let's speed it up so we can get to some place where there's okay. Click on Find Your Own Ship right there, and there we go. So now we're replaying a different log file. So anyway, that's an overview of Wheelhouse 2 log file replay.